Some customers have asked if I could give them a closer look at my Little Cars Pixie Beanie whilst they're working on the Intarsia. So this hat hasn't actually been finished yet, so it's the perfect hat to show you. So the cars are knitted in Intarsia, which is a technique where you work your picture without carrying floats across the back. But in my car's design, it's slightly different. So this section here is worked in Intarsia and in between the cars. But then this little area just here where we have the little windows, the number of the stitches is so small in between. I work this as a float stitch at the top. So we've got a combination of both. The little road markings here are also worked in Fair. So if I give you a little look at the back. So with the Intarsia here, when you work your car, you will have a separate strand of grey between the cars. You will have one strand here where you work your Intarsia up to the point you get to your windows. And then you will float the two colours of the car and the window, which is your main colour, for this top section. The little black tyres, the wheels, they're worked in Intarsia. And then I advise when you sew these ends in to fasten them securely and then run the thread around on these little raised areas here, because they won't show, your little threads won't show on the front. You want your car on the front to look as neat as possible. So just another look at some of the other features in this Pixie Beanie. So this little roll trim is sometimes confusing for people. So you cast on. I've cast on with the 2-needle cable technique, which gives you this lovely wrap. Cast on with a contrast colour stocking stitch section, and then you just reverse your stocking stitch so your face side is on the other side, and this is now where you continue for your main hat. And at the point where the face side changes of your stocking stitch, it will naturally fold at this point, and then this first section of your trim naturally curls down, and it doesn't this point at here stops it rolling any further. So it just gives you a very nice trim, nice neat trim. So this shows you the star or the cross detail on at the top of this pixie hat, and it decreases into this point here. And you would just need to learn how to, or know how to, work a slip one, knit one, pass slip stitch over and knit two together to be able to work this decrease. All my knitting patterns have separate instructions for each size and row by row instructions, so they're super easy to follow. So that's the top of this. And then the seaming, if you take a look at my other video which shows you how to work a beautiful invisible seam, you'll be able to join this hat together beautifully. So that is how, closer look at how I work my little cars in this Pixie Beanie. There are a few designs with little cars on, little mittens, there's a little aviator hat, a little rib trimmed hat. I think that's all there is at the moment. There will be more, but you could make a little coordinating set of 2 or 3 items. And I hope this closer look helped. If you would like to try this knitting pattern, if you'd like to buy this knitting pattern, you can find the link in the description below.